It was a quiet chhathi celebration in our joint family home. The sixth day after the birth of our newest niece, the fourth girl in a row among the cousins. The cradle was adorned with fresh flowers and tiny gold ribbons. Gifts were stacked neatly in one corner. Sweets and dates were passed around on silver trays. Everything looked perfect on the surface, the way these occasions are supposed to look. But I noticed the small things, because in our family, celebrations always carried unspoken rules. Who stands closest to the baby? Who gets to announce the name first? Whose gifts are praised the loudest? The baby lay peacefully in her cradle, our little Aaira, though the name hadn't been spoken aloud yet by the elders. Her mother, my sister-in-law, looked tired but radiant, her eyes fixed on her daughter. My own daughter sat nearby, wide-eyed and excited to meet the new cousin. We had brought a small silver set as our gift. Nothing flashy, just something meaningful we chose together. All anyone really wanted in that room was for the moment to feel equal, for this baby girl to be welcomed the same way the boys had always been welcomed. The elders gathered closer when it was time to announce the name. My father-in-law cleared his throat, a half-smile playing on his face. He lifted a heavy gold chain, the kind saved for truly special occasions, the kind that carried weight and expectation. "We'll keep the big gold for when a boy finally arrives," he said, lightly, as if it were just a casual remark, something to chuckle over. The words hung in the air like smoke from an extinguished lamp, heavy, stinging, impossible to ignore. A few awkward chuckles rippled through the room. My sister-in-law froze, her hand resting on the edge of the cradle. The baby cooed innocently, completely unaware. My daughter looked up at me, confused, sensing the sudden shift in the air, even if she couldn't name it. I reached for words, something calm, something protective, but the old instinct rose inside me. Don't raise your voice, don't spoil the occasion, talk about it quietly later, away from everyone. The same instinct that had kept generations of women silent at moments just like this. Before I could speak, my wife, the mother of our own daughter, stood up, slowly, deliberately. She lifted the baby from the cradle, kissed her tiny forehead softly, and held her close against her chest. Then she looked around the room, her voice steady and normal, not loud, not angry, just clear. "Her name is Aaira, and if gold is only for boys in this house, then we'll buy her silver ourselves, and she'll wear it every day, starting today." The baby rested peacefully against her shoulder, as if nothing had changed, but everything had. The room went quiet. My father-in-law's smile faded into something tighter. Others shifted uncomfortably in their seats. My mother-in-law hurried forward, trying to smooth it over, passing more sweets and small gifts. "Of course she gets everything. We're all happy for her," she said quickly. But the ceremony's joy had cracked open. There were no more grand announcements, no big cheers or blessings shouted over the cradle. The gold chain stayed in its box, untouched. There was no dramatic exit, no shouting or big argument, just a boundary quietly set and quietly held. After that day, invitations came with gentler wording. Gifts started arriving more evenly, without fanfare. Explanations circled endlessly. "You took it the wrong way. We love all the girls equally." But that remark was never repeated in front of us. Never again. The women in the family quietly started their own small gatherings. Just the girls, no need for elders' announcements or conditions. Weeks later, we held our own tiny celebration at home, just the three of us. We lit a simple lamp, whispered Aaira's name again, and watched her smile in the soft glow. One single moment can change the map of a family, quietly, permanently. Not everything was mended, not every hurt disappeared, but what truly mattered, her right to belong without conditions, without waiting for someone else to arrive first, was protected, and that would last.